Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be doing something a bit different. I know I've only done the old school Minecraft beta and alpha videos, but I mentioned doing a world tour of my creative world, and you guys did show some interest, so that's what we're going to be doing today. This here is my creative world on the latest version of Minecraft that I have been working on by myself for probably about a year and a half, maybe 2 years at this point. It's just something that I throw on in the background whenever I'm watching a video or it's late at night and I'm too tired to focus on any other kind of video game. And I'll just mindlessly build this little town. And I've done quite a bit, as you can see. So I'm just going to show you guys around. I'm not going to get too in-depth and show every single building and interior, but I'll try to show every single exterior. This is where I started this map, over here on these shores. And I've kind of modeled this to be like a semi-medieval town, not really. But yeah, we got some houses over here. You'll see a lot of these towers. I like to build them around, kind of like guard towers. I've got the inspiration from Ant Minim's Peaceful Map back in the day. Speaking of which, this texture pack you guys are seeing is Faithful Venom, which you can download off of Ant Venom's website. This is the first house I ever built in here. It's got a basement. Kind of did like a halfway fenced in walkway thing. Another room. This bridge, I definitely copied it from some YouTube video, but I really like the design of it. And over here is kind of like a market area with some vending stalls. These I copied from back in the day on the Minecraft Xbox 360 tutorial world. They would have these as little vending stalls, and I loved the way they looked. Just some little shops, apothecary, general store, stuff like that. Over here is a little island with a couple houses and this little kind of community area for sitting with a little fountain. Got this interesting open design house I made with like a farm underneath. Then the main floor up here. Nice view of the ocean. Little kind of hill, some stairs, and a house. I made a wall here to separate the town from the outside, and it kind of goes down here into the water. It's almost like a bridge or a drawbridge you could lower and raise. Got another watchtower here. Some more housing. This one's kind of empty. Some interiors I don't fill out, some I do. Honestly, just depends on what I'm feeling at the time. I have a few of these around the map. These are like lightning for direct lightning strikes away from the roofs so they don't set on fire. Got this house on stilts here up in the air. Oh yeah, this area is pretty nice. I kind of turned this little natural ravine into a little sanctuary with a bridge. And there's a little beacon in there giving me haste. And it actually connects to this mine pit I made. It's like a big open pit mine with a lot of detail and decoration. I made these as like little cranes. It goes pretty far back in there. All sorts of mining areas, incinerators. Got this big open pit mine that goes all the way down. Actually, it ends up in a cave system that I built all this into. I think it looks pretty good. Let's head back up. I actually built a little minecart track that kind of loops around. If you follow it, it goes through here. Oops. It ends up down in this little pit over here and circles all the way back to that initial structure I was just showing you guys. Right here. Yep. So that's pretty cool. Okay, let's get back up and we'll look at some of the more interesting stuff, the buildings and whatnot. We got some more houses right here. This is a little kind of blacksmith house on this corner. I also made a little replica of a zombie spawner down here. Another pretty nice house, multi-story. I have a pretty specific building style, as you can probably tell, but I diverge from it sometimes. This is a train station. I will ride this later, but for now I'll just show you the buildings. This is probably my favorite house. This would be my house if I had to pick one on this world, and I'll give you guys a brief tour of the inside. Oh. Let's get rid of that. Got a crafting and smithing area over here. Lots of storage. Come up here. Dining room area. Kitchen area with a little furnace, fireplace. Kind of like an office floor over here. A bedroom. And then an attic. Got a big farm over here. This is kind of like an apartment block building I did with all the rooms very similar. There's that little pit I showed you that leads back to that other mine. Got kind of a bar here. Kind of more modern house on the hillside. I really like the way this looks. Got a nice little pond here I decorated. Got a farm. All the animals died though. Whoops. More housing. This is kind of like a general store. Netherwar farm. This big glass house over here. Got this kind of section of buildings I made. That's a bunch of stores. We got a bakery, a laundromat, corner store. That goes to another watchtower. This is kind of like a church. And then this is more shopping centers, strip mall kind of thing that you can walk through. Little view of the ravine down here. Kind of got a center here, got a big tower, probably the tallest building in the world, one of them. And then a little kind of courtyard area with a fountain and some seating. This house is pretty nice inside. Over here we have a greenhouse, seating area, and this area where you can go underneath the train tracks. Another nice little house here. This is when the pale biome just came out, so I decided to make a house using its wood. Down here is like a little beach area, and built a bridge here to this big nether portal, kind of like the town's nether area. Kind of ruined little smokestack over here. Now this is kind of my tribute to Beta and Ant Venom's Peaceful map. It's not a one-to-one recreation of his house, but I did my best, kind of encapsulating that vibe. It's just a little tribute to the old building styles and whatnot. Big painting here with a little secret room behind it and some gold. A little shack down here. And then over here, this is probably the biggest building in this world. I built it fairly recently. There's not a ton in it right now, but it's just this massive construct of glass and wood. And I did these two little sections on the top of nature areas on the roof. I thought that looked pretty cool. Next to it is a pool, little public pool, little house. We got some more housing over here. It's a nice little acacia house. This is a little lava farm. Another lightning strike rod there. Oh, looks like I didn't finish that. Let me just whoops. Got some more housing over here. This is the most recent additions. I've built these past 3 houses in the last couple weeks. Uh, I tried using the new bamboo roof. This one looks meh. This is kind of like a public dining hall. And then over there is a mine area that's connected with this track system that I have that runs right through the town, which we'll go ride now. Got a little floating mushroom there. Yeah, I've put just a lot of time and effort in this world, but it's just kind of something I do on the side. And I just kept building and building, and I'll probably continue to for a long time. I have backups of this world just in case and everything. Let's get a minecart there. Let's ride the track. The world looks a lot more gigantic when you're not flying around and when you're just on the ground. It looks pretty cool. All the housing. I know it may not be super impressive. Obviously, there's creative worlds that are way more insane than this, but you got to keep in mind, I haven't used any world edit. Every single block that has been destroyed or placed in this entire world has been done by hand, and it's just something I do in my free time at night when I'm bored, so about 2 years of progress here. Yeah, over here is kind of like a little mining community I built. Little tower. This is like a mess hall. Haven't filled that in though. It's a coal mine, so we got a stack of coal. And then another little mine shaft that enters into the mine. Kind of built down into the mine shaft here. This is all me. Funny enough though, there's actually a mine shaft, an abandoned mine shaft down there. But yeah, that's most of the world. I didn't get too in detail, so we'll circle back and I'll see if there's anything I missed, because there definitely is. But here's it from a different angle, coming in from this area. My goal is to eventually just take over this entire island and just have one massive island city. This is this dark house from the back. Looks pretty good. And all the paths are connected. Got plenty of homes everywhere. More farms over here. Oh, this is a nice house I did with the yellow stained glass. Pretty simple interior. Got a nice bedroom up here. The wraparound bookshelves. Oh yeah, I made an underground bunker. This is like an emergency bunker for the town. You go down here. It's all obsidian and bedrock. There's like a storage room and a bedroom. I kind of stopped building on this one, but it's there, you know. Yeah. Oh yeah, and this does connect to the other mine shaft. You just go through here, and you're in this open pit mine again. But yeah, I mean, that's about it. Got a cool storage area there. That is my creative world. I know one of you said that you wanted to see it, so I figured I'd make it into a video. For those of you who watch this channel for the beta and the alpha gameplay, don't you worry, those aren't going anywhere. But if you guys would like to see more of this world, let me know, because I can do videos where I can just kind of record while I build these structures at night. Or I could even, I don't know, start a new survival world in the latest version, if you guys wanted me to. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.